we're here at the Spring Flemington Luncheon.
Yay, I can't wait.
Lots of frocks.
I love the Spring Racing Carnival, my favourite week of the year.
It is. It's all about hats, frills, and maybe some spills because there's a bit of alcohol going on here today.
Let's get in there. Here with Anna now, did you make that beautiful hat or did you get a special milliner to design that?
Well, I had someone make it for me because there's no way I could ever be this talented.
It's amazing. Turn side on to show everyone. And did you get this made for this year, or will you be wearing it to the races this year, or have you worn it last year? Or
Well, I spied it up in Brisbane. They had the Mercedes-Benz Fashion Festival, and I was looking on websites for millinery for this spring carnival. And I've seen so many beautiful things. I bought really just too much, but I told my husband it was on sale. It's an Alexandra Harper from Brisbane, and she's also with the hat box up there.
it's fabulous, fabulous.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have a look at, I'm just going to have the back view first. This is like wrapped around. Now you can spin around. That hat is so amazingly detailed.
Oh, thank you very much.
Okay, where did you get the hat from?
Well, I'm actually a milliner, so it's mine.
Oh, you made it. There's a lot of milliners around town this time of year.
Well, Melbourne Spring Carnival, yeah, of course there is.
Yep. Okay, so let's talk about hat. I mean, it looks like you've wetted, moulded it.
Yeah, and steam. So you know a little bit about hat making then, don't you? Yeah.
Shh, my little secret, keeping it in the closet there. So how long did it take you?
This was, well, it wasn't made in a day because there's drying period. So handwork probably 4 or 5 hours, but it was made over 3 days.
Wow. So where do you get the idea from? How do you do all that?
Basically, it was more about the material I was using. It's called ginseng. It's only been around for probably the last 3 seasons. So it was just experimenting and see what I could actually get away with doing it.
So how many piles have you got over in the bin?
Well, there is some that don't work out. No.
Okay, can't reuse them?
No, it's just forget. And,
So
yeah.
obviously the back, it's made for your head because it's quite, is there sewing involved as well? Or?
Yeah, because what it is, you steam it on the block and leave it to dry, and then you actually have to attach it so that it doesn't come apart.
So it's custom made, so you would custom make a lot of people's hats then, yes?
I do.
I think that's just awesome. Should be in an art gallery. What do you think?
Here with Damien from Vogue. So, do you ever wear a man hat to the races?
Not really. I have an abnormally large head, so I ignore the hats and leave that to the women.
Really? And so what do you see as being the big colour for this Spring Carnival?
I think we'll see a lot of nudes. I think the nude trend is so strong. It's so flattering. Most women can carry it off. As long as you can sort of stop yourself from spilling the hors d'oeuvres, you should be fine.
That's so true. So you'll be at every day this year at the races?
Yeah, it's going to be a special year for the 150th anniversary, so we're coming down for Derby Day. Sounds like there's a lot of surprises for Oaks Day, and we may even stay as long as Stakes Day this year, so it's a big commitment.
Colour coordination here, jacket, hat, jewellery, the whole thing.
It's all happening. That's what it's all about. I'm not into nudes. I'd look terrible in nudes, so I'm
What
not.
is it about the nude this season?
Well, it's it's that seasonal thing that happens. So
Bland and beige for me.
nude on, chuck the nude on, and you're meant to look fine. I think it's going to work really beautifully for young women,
Yep.
but for us older chicks, we need a bit of colour.
I think so, and I guess the good thing tonight, you get a drunk and you can hail a taxi. They're going to notice you.
Absolutely. Well, you can't lose me in a crowd, can you?
And no, I saw you from the other end of this building.
Oh, well done. Well spotted.
Yes, well, you can't miss. Now, when did you get the hat from?
It's a Philip Rhodes hat. I use him exclusively as my milliners.
You've got your private milliner.
I have indeed.
Are they expensive?
They can be, because particularly if they're made specifically for an outfit as this one was. So it depends.
What are we talking?
Well, you're probably talking about 500 for a hat.
Wow.
But for your standard run-of-the-mill, 250, 280, 350, somewhere around there.
So how do you reuse a $500 hat? How do you get the use out of
Been
it?
here before.
Oh, okay.
This is in fact the second coming.
Is that a bad thing though?
No, I think it's a great thing.
So you can do that.
Oh, absolutely. And it's really interesting. The hats you recycle are the ones you really love. And I really love this one.
There's a lot of pastels going on. I'm not sure if I like pastels this year, to be honest. I don't know if it suits me. So I like Derby Day because I get to wear my black and white, which is my tradition. But there's a bit of a blast of colour this year, which will be interesting.
A lot of those nude shades and all that sort of stuff.
Yep. Yeah, look, I've been to a few runway parades this week as part of, Spring Fashion Week, and I have noticed that there's a lot of beiges and really, like the nudes and the mushrooms and the tans. There's a bit of leather going on for spring, which I thought was a bit of fun.
Love a bit of leather. Now, are you going to wear a hat?
Yes, look, I have been a bit naughty today. I haven't got a headpiece on today, but it's a weekday lunch, so I have come straight from work. But ultimately, when you go to the races, if you don't wear something in your hair, it's a really bad thing to do, bad form. So I am going to make sure at the races I will be wearing something on my head.
Excellent. Have fun today.
There'll be a lot more fashion, a huge amount more fun, and a few celebrities right after the break. Keep watching.